Hey, Will. Hey, Will. Will!
Oh, for bloody hell, Christopher, what are you doing? I'm so busy.
We have a video to make. Look at me when I'm talking to you, boy!
Would you rather have shouted you back? Which is the premise of this video. It is Will of DAGames and it is Chris of DAGames. We have Would You Rather?
Would you rather? It's everyone's favorite game show.
I'd rather not.
He knows how to play the game already.
Yeah, simple. If you don't know that, where have you been, man? Where have you been?
In a new apartment, that's where I've been.
Right, yeah, new location. We both have new locations. Yours is a whole new house. Mine's just on the opposite end of the room.
Yeah, you're shooting at a different angle. Mine's a whole new area code and microphone.
Right, exactly, yeah.
Right, so yes, today we're doing Would You Rather fan submissions. That's right. We went to Twitter, or X, as bootlick. Well, now they're gonna go after me because I couldn't say bootlicker. I went through a blue check mark moment right there.
I recovered your character limit.
Yeah. So yes, we went to Twitter and basically said, "Hey, loyal buddies, give us your would you rathers." And oh, did you give us would you rathers? Like, well over 200 of you did.
Jeez, I mean that's
because
pretty
apparently every time we do one of these like fan participation pieces of content, everyone just comes in droves to be a part of that. Which good, we like that.
Good stuff. Good stuff. We like to see it. I don't see it, but somebody else sees it, and then I like to see it.
So yes, let's not dilly-dally. Let's get straight to it. Although I shall preface, it is on my phone. It is the Will dancing GIF we use to incentivize people.
That
GIF. But knowing how Twitter works, it's gonna put people like mutuals at the top, because I notice it does that. It'll like prioritize those.
Yeah.
So
well,
we
like
might see
friends.
some of our friends in there. Oh, we like our friends. I'm just saying, for people watching, don't assume we were biased and chose them first. Twitter did it for us.
Seems so.
So anyway, let's see what the first one is. Oh, the first one is from our good friend and co-worker, Chrissy. Would you rather have Chrissy in this video or no Chrissy in this video?
Oh, come on. That's easy. If you were here, I'd definitely say yes.
But you're not.
But you're not,
so
so
no.
I'm gonna have to say no.
We're gonna have to say no. It's a trick question. Next, from one of our good friends, Glitchy Bits. Tia.
Hello.
She says, would you rather beep boop or skibbity bop?
Oh no. I'm gonna need a moment to think about this. Skippity bop.
I also want to go with beep boop because that's very close to beep bop, which is Cowboy Bebop. And I love Cowboy Bebop, so beep bop. I go with beep bop.
I thought I knew you.
Well, you don't?
Nope.
This one is from a friend of the channel, Missy Momo.
Hello.
Who says, would you rather have screaming fish for feet or crab claws for hands? You can't choose both.
Screaming fish for feet or claws for hands?
I'm going to have to go with claws for hands because, I'd rather have just like wearing boxing gloves instead of just all the time.
At least I'm putting to some efficiency using these claws. If I'm walking, every step is That's the question, really. What kind of scream is it? Is it like really minute so you can barely hear it at all, but it serves for a good comedy party gig, or is it obnoxiously loud?
I don't think the screaming matters, Will, because the fish are gonna die within like a minute.
Yeah.
Versus the crab claws, which still serve a functioning purpose.
Unless you fill your boots with water. It just keeps going. You got soggy feet all day.
That's the thing. Oh my god, that's the thing. Are you wearing like water boots like Disco Stew, and you just keep the fish alive?
Disco Stew. Yeah, we are Disco Stew. No, I gotta go with the claws.
Okay, this is interesting. We have not one but two from Sophie.
Oh,
so
hello.
the first one she says is, would you rather live in the universe of your favorite movie or favorite TV show? That's interesting.
Oh gosh. TV show, because every day is special.
I'm gonna have to go with TV show merely because my favorite movie is a film noir about a town hunting down a pedophile and killing him.
Well, I mean, yeah.
I don't want to be in that world because who do I end up being?
Yeah. Are you like on
I
the
hope
opposite end of the world,
I'm
or
the
are you in
mafia
town?
that get.
You know?
I hope I'm one of the people that finds him and wants to kill him.
Yeah.
Or,
Who would
in my
want
honest
a
opinion, I'm
world
gonna
like
go with
that?
TV
It's fucking
show.
weird.
I'm gonna go with TV show because my favorite TV show is Cowboy Bebop, and I'd be in space. That'd be cool.
I just like to think every day is a Simpsons episode. Not that we all have jaundice, but like everything that we.
So wait,
predict.
is that what it is? Your favorite TV show is The Simpsons?
Oh,
Is
it's
that
not
your
my
answer?
favorite TV show. But,
Well, I need to know what's
okay,
the universe.
favorite TV.
you said
no,
favorite
one of
TV
my
show.
favorite TV shows was Breaking Bad, and that's already crazy.
I don't know if you want to live in the
No, I don't
Breaking
wanna
Bad
live in that
universe.
world. But,
So all
but
right,
again,
think
it depends,
about this now.
But it depends really, like who am I?
I know
Am
this
up
is
at the end of
trivial
the
because
world,
it's
or,
you.
Like,
Is it your favorite show? So Breaking Bad's your favorite show. So that's one of the universes. What's your favorite movie then?
oh,
This is a trick question, isn't it?
As of recently, the Mario movie.
Okay, so you live in the Mushroom Kingdom. I think
know
that's
what?
better than Breaking Bad.
You know what? If we were playing that game, yeah, movie for me then.
There you
Favorite
go.
movie.
You're the only person I know who does not have a favorite movie.
Yeah, I don't really have a favorite movie. I just watch them all. I like the colors. I'm super easy to please. The FNAF movie I've watched about 5 times, and I liked it because it's FNAF. Mario, I love.
Odin clearly has an opinion.
Yeah, he has an opinion. I'm not letting him. Hey, no, Ed, that's a bit controversial.
Her second prompt was, would you rather have Will kiss Chris or Chris kiss Will? The problem is these result in the same outcome.
Yeah. Both of us feeling a bit weird after that. I think obviously
The idea is like who makes the first like the first move.
Go on, I'll
like
kiss you.
who goes in for the kill.
Go on, I'll kiss you, baby. I'll go do that.
We're going on to the next question. Our good friend Jay says,
Hey.
this is a trick one. Would you rather have unlimited bacon but no video games, or unlimited games but no games?
Didn't we answer this at too many games at one point?
We might have, but answer the question. Would you
No,
rather
no,
have
it's
unlimited
definite.
bacon but no games, or unlimited games but no games?
Unlimited bacon, but no games.
I have to go with unlimited bacon but no games. I think I'll manage.
Yeah,
I
don't need games. I got bacon.
exactly. that should be a shirt. I don't need games. I got bacon.
I got no games, but no games.
I got no game, but I got bacon.
That was easy.
Come on over, baby. This one of Violet Niki Maya. I'm sorry if I'm not pronouncing that correctly. Would you rather fight? So these are 2 different options to fight something. A, 1 million chicken-sized biotides, or 1 million biotide-sized chickens.
How big are the chickens? Like they're down here, right?
Chickens are usually like here-ish, I'd say.
Let's say the first one. Chicken-sized
See,
biotides. I can just like pick it up.
I think by principle, yes, I'd rather chicken-sized biotides. So biotides that are the size of a chicken, just yeet.
Yeah,
Get it out of here.
how's it gonna like transfer my corpse over? It's got a big old bucket, and if it's big, then I'm gonna fit in. But if it's chicken sized, you're gonna drag me, and somebody will have already found me and already gotten you. So, the former, I think.
Oh, this is a good one. From System Bias. Would you rather never shave your face or never cut your hair?
Never cut my hair.
I have to agree.
Easy.
My hair. I mean, it's already like, you can kind of see.
Yeah.
It's getting there. So I already don't shave my. Will and I only partially shave our face. But like we'll cut the caterpillar up here, but
Yeah, like
So we're
down
kind of
here
already
usually
doing that.
got a little bit. I sometimes like try and straighten it out every now and then.
I can't
will-
live in a world where I can't get my hair cut. It's not possible.
Yeah.
I can't do that. I can't do that to myself. All right, next one we got. This is a philosophical one. I think this is an interesting one.
Okay.
This one comes from Galactic Limey.
Ooh.
And they say, would you rather, so pay attention, would you rather start a completely new life with all your current knowledge, or start your current life over with none of your knowledge?
I mean, I've thought about that before. I have thought about it. So I think I went with the former. I went with start my life over with all the knowledge I've got.
With all your required knowledge.
Yeah. Because then I could probably make some of my biggest hit bangers earlier. I'd also just have a lot more maturity. You know,
Do
when you go
the
from a
interesting
really
thing is, would
recluse
you
place in
do you
England,
think you would you be able to get the same success that you have now doing that, or do you think it had to be a right place, right time?
I honestly think it was it's a mixture of both. It's like the right place, right time, but because I know of the right place and right time with the knowledge that I've got, I just hit it at that point. Yeah, I would go with that, but also just because when you're born in a place like I am, completely recluded from life, and then you suddenly get a wake-up call later down the line, I wish I'd have had that wake-up call a while ago. So if I could go back, knowing the knowledge that I've got, then yeah, I'd do things differently. Although,
Yeah.
would it
No,
guarantee the
I-
same thing? Because the butterfly effect, you know? We're really talking about this now. It's like, fuck.
I would do the same as, I would start over with the knowledge I have now, because y'all were fucking stupid as kids, and now I know, all these things, and like I get to not make those mistakes a second time. Like you get a complete. It's like having a clean slate on a video game save file. Like now you already know the twists and turns, so you know how to get to point A and point B the most efficient way without with minimal damage.
Yeah, I do think that's the most common answer for sure.
Oh, this one is disgusting, but you know what? I think we got to read it. Josie Torres says, "Would you rather eat ice cream flavored poop or poop flavored ice cream?" Courtesy of their son, apparently.
Ice cream flavored poop. Listen, if you don't tell me it's poop, I'm just gonna think it's ice cream.
Honestly, yeah, I kind of go. I have to agree.
until you're at the restaurant and they go, "You'll never guess what the chef did."
It's like that Fairly Odd Parents bit, and that's not pudding.
Yeah.
Oh, here's another friend of the channel, Savannah the Fangirl Official. Would you rather eat 10 creme brulees in France or a pizza and a lager at your local pizza place?
Pizza.
Personally, look, I'm Italian. I'm going to pick the Italian food over the French confectionery.
I'll tolerate the beer for the pizza any day. Pizza's just there.
Ooh, this is a good one, I feel. This one comes from Alex B.
Ooh.
They say, would you rather overcome your most repeated nightmare or make your good dream unbearable?
Former.
Former? You'd rather confront your biggest nightmare?
Yeah. I mean, I'd like to think that's
fair.
my entire life. I've had to confront
Yeah,
so much
that's
of
true,
it. So
that's
I
true.
think this feels the most normal to me. I think that's it.
I feel like that's the former is the better, choice overall, because, make your good dream unbearable. Just, one sounds miserable while the other sounds optimistic.
Yeah.
So I'd rather go
I'm
with the
gonna
optimistic
one, yeah.
I think with perseverance, you can overcome anything.
There's
So,
that one in the corner that goes, "No, I want happiness to suck."
All right, this one is from Ruby Shimmer, who says, would you rather have a cozy autumn day or a warm winter night?
I feel like you have warm winter nights, Chris. You're in Arizona.
Yeah.
I'd have a cozy autumn.
Yeah, well, you live in England, so of course you have an autumn.
Yeah, and
leaves
autumn's,
falling and everything.
You know, kind of whatever. It's cozy enough. Coziness comes from, it can come from anywhere. You can literally live in your fridge if you're in a hot winter's day, or you could live in a sauna on a really cold day. Well,
because I think the idea of a warm winter night is that because winter's typically cold, so it's ideal to be warm during the winter to make you comfortable.
yeah, I think a
But
cozy autumn.
unfortunately, again, where I live, every night is warm, so it's not ideal. So I'm gonna go with cozy autumn.
Cozy autumn.
Ooh, okay, this is interesting. ZPTube says, would you rather have a U.S. tour with a feature of your choice and fully paid, or a fully paid studio to create any project you wish?
Studio, yeah. It's enough me doing tours. I can handle all that. But having a full project with a fully paid for studio, where most of my ideas get to come to life, then I can tour. Then after
The
that,
only
I can
issue,
tour that out.
I think the only stress with that idea is studio time. You're paying for time,
Yeah, but it's all paid
and
for.
so, but it's paid for, but for how long?
Yeah, that's true. Well, knowing how fast
Because
I am
you
with
don't
work,
own
I'd
the
make the most of
studio.
it.
I feel like because knowing you, I know it'd be like, I gotta make an album in a month because that's the only time allocated for that studio.
Yeah, and it's well, I did make an album in 5 days. I mean, it's not like I'd ask anybody to do that. It's the wrong thing to take. But yeah, if I had a month, sure, I'd choose the studio.
Okay, this one. Going brawn in, I don't know, but they have an Iris Twitter profile picture. Would you rather give up watching TV/movies or give up listening to music?
Movies. Music is going to speak to me. This is where we're going to differ. Music speaks to me on a massive level. They're the things that get me through everything, whereas movies come and go for me. Now, Chris differs.
Unfortunately. It would be music. I'd have to give up music, unfortunately, because movies.
See, I think
mean
this
too
is
much to
layered,
me.
actually. I think this might be layered because if we give up music, there's no music. How are we listening to it in movies? But then you have silent movies.
I think they mean the practice of watching these by your own volition.
Okay.
So you are like, I don't think music as a medium disappears. I think it's that you like forbid your you
So
with
when
the
you watch a
cosmic
movie,
powers
you just
that be.
Music shit. Just
Tired of that.
yeah.
Namor says, would you rather fight 1 billion lions or every Pokemon? Now, here's the thing. Aren't there like 800 Pokemon or something now?
Yeah, there's 800, around nearly 1,000.
I'm going to fight the Pokemon because there's less of them than there are of the lions.
But you got to think about it. There's 800 species of Pokemon, but there are multiple kinds of those 800 species. It's like, one Rattata, that's not true. Like, there's like 500 to 1,000 Rattatars out there.
I'm very aware that there are Alolan, variants and all that shit. If you went
with... if it was every Pokemon, but they weren't multiplied and they were just the one of what they exist as, I would choose Pokemon.
Well, I'm picking Pokemon too because 1 billion lions, I'm done in like half a second. Done. There's no surviving that. At least with the Pokemon, you have a sliver of a chance. You don't have a chance with the lions.
See, many would disagree because Pokemon have powers. Lions only have claws.
I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but most Pokemon's instinct isn't to attack you.
Yeah, but they also preface with fight. So this is one of those scenarios where they would say fight.
You are the one fighting, but you're the one instigating. So I feel if I'm the one instigating, I don't know, I'm sticking with my answer, Pokemon. So what?
I think I would too still. It'd be more interesting as well.
I am the Gyminator says, would you rather have functioning tongues for feet or never be able to taste again? Now, okay, so the idea here is that, so let's take the first one. I have functioning tongues for feet. Do I also have a functioning tongue? Like, do I still have my mouth tongue?
Yeah.
Because the idea that I just taste the ground all the time when I'm not eating sounds like hell.
It does. It sounds like hell. But then also, you gotta choose between never tasting ever again.
I think, honestly, in that predicament, I'd go with the latter merely because I would wish to never taste again if I was in the former situation.
Honestly, yeah. I don't even think I'd be thinking about taste. I'd be wondering why the I have tongues for feet. I'd be wanting to go to any doctor possible to get them removed.
So is your answer never taste again?
Yeah, never taste again. Actually, by that would be great because then foods that I never really liked, I'd never taste, but I'd still be getting all their nutrients. So there's a kind of a silver lining with that.
Polier? The rare onion. Would you rather drink pickle-flavored coffee or eat a coffee-flavored pickle?
Coffee-flavored pickle for me. I never liked pickles, but if it tasted like coffee, I already like coffee, so I'll do that.
It depends, like, because I don't drink coffee, not as much as you. I kind of want to go with pickle-flavored coffee because I like pickles.
Do you like the pickle juice that comes in the jar?
I think I could get used to it.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. That was fine.
Here's a horrible one from Steve Glitter. Would you rather in the sink or sink in the This is going for YouTube members.
Oh my god. Former. The
yeah,
other
I'd rather
one too much to clean.
That's like sinking and just no. But I'll in the sink because I can just wash it.
Yeah,
be done.
That's what I mean. Like the cleaning afterwards. My god. Who's the person that wants the latter?
I don't know.
Oh, god.
Tam Shadow, spelled with an E at the end. Would you rather give up music or give up video games? Parentheses, giving one up, completely not being able to see or hear them or participate in them. So they're basically snapped out of existence.
Video games. That was a tough one. That was a tough one for me because music, sometimes I just don't want you. But it is my bread and butter. But also it's the way that I outlet things. Video games, they're fun and they do help
But they're more of a distraction.
Yeah, they're a moment of distraction, whereas music has, I think, done a bit more than video games have. Aside from the fact that video games are the very reason my music flourished, which is the reason why this is tough. I think music, I would still be making original music regardless.
I think I'd have to do away with music only because video games do help me de-stress.
Yeah.
Like, music can, but not to the same... I don't know, video games just have a different sort of effect on me than some music does.
This is why it's hard.
I think I'm gonna have...
This is why it's hard, because, yeah, video games do the same for me. But music, at least with music, I do have the outlet of, like, expressing myself through that medium. Whereas, you know, you have if the question was if you had to give up movies or video games, I think you'd choose video games.
I would definitely choose video games in that particular situation, but that's not what they asked. So
yeah.
Trooper9585 says, would you rather own an Xbox but only has the Halo series, or own a PlayStation but it only has God of War?
PlayStation God of War. At least I know with God of War, it didn't get stale.
I'm only going with PlayStation. I don't care for Halo, nor have I played a God of War game.
I liked Halo,
but
it got a bit lackluster.
To me, the problem is I don't want to be stuck with a f***ing Xbox, because Xbox has the most lackluster library of exclusive games of any of the three hitters.
But it has more games.
No, the PC has more games.
Well, PC and Xbox tend to work in tangent together now.
But it doesn't say PC and the Halo series. It says Xbox.
I know.
You could do away with the Xbox, and I still have my PC.
I know.
I'd rather have a PlayStation.
I think we're both PlayStation at this point. Just my only reason is that, like, Halo, it got a bit lackluster towards the end. The first three were incredible, including ODST. I thought ODST and Reach were fine, but God of War never got stale for me. Consistent playthrough. Gonna choose PlayStation.
Billy Boggs Chavez says, would you rather be Xavier Rotom or Abram Valentine?
Xavier. I know Abram's.
I'm gonna have to go with Xavier.
I know Abram's fate. I also know who he is.
I mean, look, both characters have their stands.
Xavier's more fun to do anyway because he's sassy.
Xavier's a more fun character, but also I have a closer connection to Xavier because I'm one of the domino effects for his creation, because Solitaire was my idea.
Yeah, you were there.
And influenced Will creatively.
You were there in the maternity ward. You were there as it was giving birth and everything.
I was there.
All of us together.
Everyone just shaking heads like doctor. Would you rather have 10 million subs on DAGames or 1 million subs on Will Ryan Originals?
1 million on Will Ryan Originals.
That's fair.
10 million?
I mean, because
that's fucking huge, and I'm already scared of fame. Whether it's, 1 million Will Ryan Originals, I'd like to think that was steady. And also, I know what I know today, so it's like, okay, maybe that million will feel less stressful as if it ever comes. Heaven forbid it does. But I don't care.
Hey, we reached 2 million this year, so.
Yeah, we reached 2 million on DA. That's awesome. We're still great, but every channel I'd love for it to grow. Doesn't everybody, when they have something they want it to grow? Like everything. DAGames is kind of there for me. Like, we are already there, and we get to flourish in that and have fun with it and all. But Will Ryan Originals, now that's my little baby as well. Now that's climbing. So I would say 1 million for the Will Ryan Originals.
I mean, I want 1 million Will Ryan simply because I think it's fair that his, other stuff get the same recognition as the DAGames stuff.
Yikes, me.
This one's revolting. Angel Animates says, would you rather a pool of piss or a pool of spit?
Ah, God.
Oh, that's real nice.
Depending on who provided it.
There's a joke that it's not really like one of those, so there I was jokes. It's something that I heard from a Peter Kay thing. Peter Kay being a British comedian, if you've heard him, he's probably in Wallace and Gromit Curse of the Were-Rabbit as the police officer.
Yep.
I digress
Arsin
though.
Around.
He was talking about, like, drink your own piss. It's detox for your body. Drink your own piss.
You drink your own piss? You drink your own piss?
Just for that alone, I'm thinking, oh yeah, detox. What the does spit do?
Salivates your mouth?
No, it's somebody else's. Like, yeah, when we have our own, then yeah, but...
Salivates your mouth? What's the answer?
Both of them probably riddled with disease. So we're choosing between the lesser of two evils here.
I'm picking piss because I feel it's probably better than spit, because spit was somebody's mouth, whereas my understanding is urine is sterile.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't remember if that's like an old like urban legend or something. Like, my understanding of urine is that I feel better that it's urine and not spit. What about you? Piss?
I'm just thinking.
Piss or...
I'm just thinking. We have a podcast we could do. Like, the more,
Isn't that basically what this
about
is?
this, the more our podcasts sound more interesting if they would. If you guys want a podcast, let us know. I would say piss.
Well, you're gonna get one anyway.
Oh yeah.
So you're going with piss?
Yeah, I'm going with piss.
JSV, the lost subject, says, would you rather be forced to be trapped in specifically, they put this in bold, your mind Baldi school for 1 month for only being able to play or only being able to play Baldi's Basics for 1 year?
So you're
I guess-
asking whether I want to be in the game for a year or do you want me to play it?
No. Specifically the Your Mind.
Oh, in the
Baldi.
Your Mind?
Like that music video, that be stuck in that for a month or play Baldi's Basics for a year.
The Your Mind universe for a month. I'm thinking of time. I'm thinking, like, a month versus a year, that's quite a big gap. And for a month, I can tolerate a lot.
I'm going to cheat and say I want to play Baldi's Basics for a year because it does not specify hours in the day of the year.
Oh.
So I could play it for a year. I could play it an hour a day for 365 days and fulfill that obligation.
Let's
But
kill two birds with one stone then. If it was like
I don't
want to
be in a Jumanji situation with the Your Mind Baldi. I don't want to be stuck in there trying to fend for myself.
Let's settle this then. Let's have like two different. So if it was like every single hour of the game you had to play it for the whole year, which one would you choose?
Yep.
But if you had you can just play it whenever throughout the year. That's the only game you could play. Then there's another answer, I suppose.
I think I'd still take it because it's only 1 year.
To be fair, yeah, 1 year. I don't know. I chose the Your Mind one again. First, I was thinking like, okay, time, month versus year. But to be fair, that you're right. They didn't specify how long I had to play each day. So if it's not that long, then I would go for that. But if it was every single hour of the whole year, I'd enjoy a month in the Your Mind universe.
Straw Hat Girl, another friend of the channel, says, would you rather live on Mars with only a campfire or Neptune with only oxygen? Well, given the fact that I'm supplied oxygen on Neptune...
Yeah, because, like, they don't specify if you would have the equipment. And being honest, you're only allowed on a planet for a certain amount of time. Where are you going to get the rest of the oxygen, you know?
The thing is, I don't remember, like, science very well, specifically, like, planets. Like, is Neptune a gas planet?
I'm going to look that up for you right now.
Or gas giant? I don't remember. Despite my glasses, I ain't no science boy.
It's the gas giant.
So bringing oxygen is,
Yeah.
not a good idea.
Neptune sounds cool, though.
It does. I don't know. Maybe. I think I'd go with Mars because my understanding is that of all the planets, Mars is the closest that we could plausibly populate.
Yeah, it's the next place after here. It's like if we were ahead of the curve, imagine that. We'd be like the smartest people on Mars because we know all the lifestyle choices there because we made a campfire first. So I think I'd go with Mars, actually, if they gave us oxygen, if we were allowed to breathe, or we didn't have lungs and we could just, like, breathing's not a concept, then I'd choose Mars.
We're going to do two more because, I'm sorry, guys, 200 of you guys.
That's a lot.
We do not have time. It's a lot. So, and I'm still going through it. And there's good ones, but you know what? Hey, maybe we'll do a part 2.
Maybe.
We'll see how this goes.
If you guys like
but,
this one,
we'll
get us to like 2,000, 1,000, 2,000 likes on this video, and then we'll do another one. I don't know how this works.
Whatever he said. So the next one's from Wildcat, spelled with a Y.
Wildcat, yeah.
Would you rather play the worst game you played in your life again, or make another remake of It's Time to Die? This is clearly aimed specifically at you.
Game.
You'd rather, but what's the worst game you ever played?
There's a lot. Bubsy. Bubsy's one of the worst. This is gonna sound bad, and only because it's not finished and am I giving it enough shit. Dark Deception. Like, okay, hear me out. The game is premise itself is great. I love what they're trying to do with it, but that one chapter is still broken. All right, and they just keep going ahead. And I'm like, listen, come on now. I can't even play it. But aside from that, I know they want to finish it. So aside from all its tropes, Bubsy. Bubsy is probably the worst game I've ever played. And I know that
they don't say.
I know it sucks to put Bubsy and Dark Deception in the same room. You never, ever want to do that. That's a gaming sin.
They don't say
right
how
there.
long you have to play the bad game.
Yeah, it could be like 1 second. I open up the menu, just off. Or do I want to remake It's Time to Die? Again, I would not choose that in a million years. One, again, I tried that already. You guys hated it. Second of all, anytime I do anything like that, it always comes up with the, well, I personally prefer this. What the was the point? So, and I already didn't like the song in the first place, so I'm gonna obviously like just, you know what? I prefer Bubsy. Wow, I can't believe I preferred something. I think I'd prefer Bubsy over anything. That I clearly have been offline for so long.
Our last question for the video comes from Jay Drinks Prime, who says, would you rather have a barbershop quartet appear every time you're mildly injured, or a ragtime piano played every time you're slightly injured?
Papa Shop.
Honestly, I was gonna say I want the barber because I'm thinking like the Dapper Dance at Disneyland. I'm like, you know what? I'm in a lot of pain, but
Looks
this
like
is great.
You broke your foot. Oh, sorry. Like, I don't know.
You broke your foot.
Is
Broke your foot. Like, I don't know. I'd be like, I'm in so much pain, but this sounds great.
Would you be on the floor crying like?
I'd be like Loki after Hulk smashed him into the f***ing concrete floor. Like,
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. It's no question. Barbershop quartet for me.
Barbershop Quartet wins. And with that, thank you for joining us for this edition of Would You Rather?
Check out DAGames Official on Twitter or Will DAGames Ryan on Instagram for new information on music, animations, let's plays, and live streams. Whichever one you'd rather. Would you rather? If you like this, get 1,000 likes. 1,000 likes and we'll do a part 2. But I will. This has been Chris. Whichever one.
I'm Chris.
We play Would You Rather. We're going to see you very soon, or not. Whatever you'd rather. Peace out, everybody.